What's good, everybody? Here's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I have some bad news. Adam22, who owned the No Jumper podcast, and there was a brief stint where Celina, Powell, and Eliza created some really interesting moments, as talking about Trey Songz and Odell Beckham Jr. And they had a podcast called Thot's Next Door. Yes, Thot's Next Door. It is no longer on the No Jumpers YouTube channel. Adam wrote this on Twitter. He says this: "Thank you, music. I really like Celina and Eliza, and I'm going to support them doing the podcast on their own. I'll explain more depth Tuesday on the No Jumper Show, but it just isn't going to work in the long run." What that probably means is that those chicks had no talent, or they were entitled, and they don't know what working is about. I mean, just because you're bending over in the back of a Buick for Snoop Dogg, that doesn't mean that you know what work means. And see, entitled thotties, you can't do anything with them but pump and dump them, and that's it. But now that the Thot's Next Door podcast has been canceled, Celina Powell has shot back. And Lena, who is Adam's girlfriend, or I think that she's like a adult star. Basically what happened is that she did a scene on Lena's OnlyFans, right? And she had to Adam paid her $500 to screw this guy, and she had to do that in order for her to be in the podcast with Eliza. Now, from what I've been reading, Celina Powell has been trying to be a thot for Adam22 and his girlfriend. Like, she wanted to hook up with him a long time ago. So she did it, right? But I want you to listen to this sad music, and this is from Celina Powell. "Adam22 and Lena, the F plug just used me to do some BS podcast porn," she wrote. "They paid me $500 to F a porn star for their OnlyFans. I was so nervous. I cried in the bathroom, but I wanted our podcast, so I swallowed." Stop the show. She said I swallowed my pride. I guess that wasn't all that you swallowed. And did it. Sad music again. "Adam let us have 4 shows and fired us." Stop the show. You mean you swallowed your pride? You still got fired? "Thank you, music. I didn't even cash a check because I never cared about the money. I was just so thankful he gave me an opportunity to shine. Josh, his sister's husband, told me I ruined No Jumper, and I cried. They knew how much this meant to me. Evil ass people with hidden agendas make me sick." Well, I mean, let's talk about this, Lena. What do you think you deserve? I mean, you're out here trashing people. I mean, you've exposed Snoop Dogg. You exposed Trey Songz, and you don't have any real talent. I mean, you're just thotting it up. So what did you expect from thotting it up? Did you expect to get loyalty when you're thotting it up? There's no loyalty in thotting it up. Thotting it up gets what happens. You got pumped and dumped. All right? You get pumped and dumped in real life. Now you get pumped and dumped on this. So now you're mad at Adam22. Adam doesn't care about anybody. He doesn't care about the black community. Doesn't care about black people. All he cares about is money. Just like you, all you care about is money. You think that somebody should care about you when you don't care about anybody else. No! All you care about is sandling it up. And now that you have been pumped and dumped, you don't have any money for any podcast equipment, because I know you spent that on drugs and on liquors and weaves and sandals. You know thotties love sandals. Now that you have nothing, you will be trying to date me next. No, you cannot come on the celebrity junk and do thot junk. All right? No. The answer is no. So, I mean, again, it just goes back to you just being a bum and no talent. A bum. And you know what? Like, the guy Adam doesn't have any loyalty to anybody. Like, he doesn't care. And like, this is what you get. The guy has no integrity. All right, he just doesn't. Just like, it's interesting. People who have no integrity want everybody to have integrity to them. Like, they don't care about the people that they trash those lives. Like, it's entitled. And probably what happened is this. Those 4 podcasts, you know what he did? He looked at the ratings of those podcasts and noticed that you guys sucked. You sucked. Stop the show. Well, you've been sucking and swallowing your pride. Like, what do you mean you cried in the bathroom? Like, stop the show. You actually want us to believe you cried in the bathroom, Mrs. Thotty? Like, no. Like, did you cry? Okay, so did you cry in the bathroom when you were exposing Snoop Dogg and his messages and him calling you? Like, did you do that with Trey Songz? But all of a sudden, when it came time for you, now you want to have a moral compass now. Nobody believes you. I don't believe you. I think you're a liar. I think you are a liar. I think you're a liar. And you know, you'll need to be able. I'm gonna tell you this: nobody really respects Thots. The Thotcast, like, who respects you? Nobody respects you. Like, why don't you realize that? Like, it's not okay. It's not your fault. It's not their fault that they don't respect you. If you were not such a bum, then you would have a job. But you don't care. All you care about is sandling it up. And unfortunately, sandalers don't get any respect. Guys, what do you think about that? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I really appreciate you for all that you do. Stop the show. I kind of do. I appreciate me more because I'm very talented at what I do. So I guess I appreciate you too sometimes. But I'm really stuck on myself. I'm really good at this. Guys, anyways, subscribe to the bell. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. I really thank you guys. Seriously. Some of you get on my nerves though. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Always remember, brothers, the buffoon remains an all-time high. Check out the Patreon. Check out the Black Man of Perfect t-shirts. All pinned to the first comment at the top. Peace.